Have you ever wondered how some people turn a little money into a lot without working extra hours? It's not magic, it's something called compound interest. Imagine planting a tiny seed today and watching it grow into a huge tree over time. That's exactly how compound interest works to grow your money. Stick with me, and I'll explain it in a way that's super easy to understand. So, what is compound interest? It's when the money you earn from interest starts earning interest too. Let's say you put $100 in a savings account. If it earns 5% interest every year, you don't just get $5 forever. Over time, that $5 starts making its own money and it keeps growing bigger. Let's break it down with a story. Meet Sarah, a 25-year-old teacher in Texas. She puts $1,000 in a savings account with 5% compound interest. After 1 year, she earns $50, so her balance is $1,050. But here's the cool part. Next year, she earns 5% on $1,050, not just $1,000. This is what makes compound interest so powerful. It's like a snowball rolling down a hill getting bigger and bigger. The longer you leave your money, the faster it grows. After 10 years, Sarah's $1,000 could become about $2,600 without her adding a single penny. That's the magic of time and compound interest working together. Now you might be thinking, how does this work in real life? Let's talk about simple interest first to make it clear. Simple interest is when you earn the same amount every year. If Sarah had simple interest, she'd get $50 every year, no matter what. Compound interest, though, keeps adding the interest to your total, so you earn more each year. Here's a quick example to show the difference. With simple interest, Sarah's $1,000 at 5% would earn $50 a year, so after 10 years, she'd have $1,500. With compound interest, that same $1,000 grows to about $1,600 in 10 years. That extra $100 might not sound like much, but imagine if she started with $10,000. The gap gets way bigger over time. So why does compound interest grow so much faster? It's because of something called compounding periods. This is how often the interest gets added to your money. It could be yearly, monthly, or even daily. The more often it compounds, the more you earn. Let's go back to Sarah. If her bank compounds interest monthly instead of yearly, her $1,000 grows even faster. Instead of $1,600 in 10 years, she might have closer to $1,250. That's because each month, her interest earns a tiny bit more interest. Over time, those tiny bits add up to a lot. Here's a fun fact. Albert Einstein supposedly called compound interest the eighth wonder of the world. Whether he said it or not, it's easy to see why. It's like a secret weapon for building wealth. The earlier you start, the more time your money has to grow. So, starting at 25 is way better than starting at 40. Let's talk about how you can use compound interest in real life. First, you can put money in a savings account, like Sarah did. Many banks offer accounts with compound interest, but the rates are usually low. You could also invest in things like stocks or mutual funds, which often have higher returns. Just make sure to do your research before investing. Here's a question for you. Have you ever thought about where you could put your money to make it grow? Maybe you've got some cash sitting in a checking account earning nothing. Let's say you take $5,000 and put it in an account with 6% compound interest. After 20 years, that could grow to over $16,000. Imagine what you could do with that extra money. Now let's talk about how to make compound interest work for you. The key is to start early and be patient. Even small amounts can grow big over time. For example, saving $50 a month at 5% compound interest could turn into over $20,000 in 25 years. That's like getting paid to wait. Another tip is to look for accounts or investments with higher interest rates. High-yield savings accounts or mutual funds often give better returns than regular savings accounts. But be careful. Higher returns can mean higher risks. Always read the fine print and understand what you're signing up for. A financial advisor can help you choose the right option. You might be wondering, what if I don't have a lot of money to start with? That's okay. Even saving $10 a month can make a difference over time. The key is consistency. Keep adding to your savings regularly. Compound interest loves time and small, steady steps. Let's wrap this up with one final story. Meet John, a 30-year-old from Florida who started saving $100 a month at 7% compound interest. By the time he's 60, he could have over $100,000, even though he only saved $36,000 himself. That's the power of compound interest. It does the heavy lifting for you. So, start small, start now, and let time work its magic. That's it for today's video on compound interest. If you learned something new, give this video a thumbs up and drop a comment below. Tell me, what's one thing you'll do to start saving? Don't forget to subscribe to The Finance Hustle for more easy tips on making your money grow. Next week, we'll dive into how to start a side hustle with just $100. See you then.